Hi, my name is Kathy Robinson with Right Math Enterprises. You can find us on our website at rightmath.com. I have been a teacher for over 30-something years, and now I make my living working with students and teachers in writing and math activities. This activity that we're doing today is called cutting and pasting. It replaces the need for rewriting a rough draft on the part of students until they get a perfect piece. So what we do in the classroom is work with children with a model piece from a student last year, and they're non-threatened with this situation. They see this piece, they aren't personally involved, and I ask them to pretend the piece is theirs and we're going to work with it. This is a 4th grade student named Taylor, and she's going to work with a model piece from a student last year in expository writing. Taylor, I'd like you to read really slowly for the group body part 1 of this essay.
One fundamental reason why I enjoy playing Monopoly is because you can get money. Although the money is fake, you can buy houses. You can also buy hotels and condos. Also, you can buy cities if you want to. The cities are all different prices. If someone lands on your city that you bought, you can get their money and you get richer. Last week, when I was playing Monopoly, I bought 2 houses in 10 cities.
I like that, Taylor. What did you think about this piece?
It actually makes me really want to try Monopoly.
For parts of it, though, if you'd never played the game before, would you know how to get the money or how to get the hotels from reading this piece?
No.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do today, on our model, all the students have a pre-marked model. It has a highlighted piece, and looks as if a piece they have in their own writing, with a highlighted area, and in color I've written above the highlighter line the question I want the child to elaborate. So today, Taylor, we have our supplies out like we do for every writing class. We have 2 pieces of cut and paste strip. It's about a half a sheet of lined paper. I'll have a pair of scissors because the children will conduct the activity themselves. A piece of stick glue, and 3 sharpened pencils for our benefit. So what Taylor's going to do right now is conduct the process herself. So Taylor, will you please cut along the highlighted mark? Now Taylor has her writing cut in half completely across a piece of paper. Taylor, I'd like you just to turn it over and put stick glue along the edge of the bottom of the first section. Now this works nice if you want to do a model and you have it done in color so the children can see where the glue is to be placed. You place this very carefully on the top of the cut and paste strip of paper, so it just allows them enough room to write 2 or 3 more sentences. Now Taylor, read this sentence here that we are going to elaborate.
One fundamental reason why I enjoy playing Monopoly is because you can get money.
Okay, what do you mean money? How do you get money?
Well, at the start of the game, you get about $1,500. Then you would roll a die, and you would move that space, and if you landed on a city, you could buy it, and if another person landed on it, then they would give you some money.
Okay, how much money? How much money would you get at the very beginning? Is it all like $1,000 bills, or what is it?
Well, there is 1s, there's 5s, there's 10s. There's 20s, 50s, 100s, and 500s.
And what is this money for?
It's for the game when you have to pay someone, or you want to buy something that you landed on.
I like that. So Taylor, would you start right here and give me 2 or 3 sentences elaborating how you would get the money, what kind of money, and how much at the beginning of the game and what it's for. So it'll take Taylor about maybe 5 minutes. She will elaborate the 2 or 3 sentences that I've given her the direction for, And this helps the student learn not only where to elaborate, but what to elaborate. Don't write add details. This means nothing to the child. Tell them what you want to know. Why you did it, how they did it, what do they mean, or describe. Those are the 4 questions I use most of the time. Now that Taylor's written 2 to 3 sentences on the strip that she inserted into her writing, she then rereads it to make sure it makes sense, and then make sure that it connects with the information below. Otherwise, she has to rewrite some of this information or take it out completely. So Taylor, will you read for us what you added to your information?
At the beginning of the game, you get about $100,000. In $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills, $1 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, and even $500 bills.
Okay, now will you add a strip of glue across there, Taylor, at the bottom of your writing? The student adds a strip of glue where they think it's needed. I do not have time in a class of 20, 25 students to move back and check if they've added enough. So they add the information and I'll check it at a later time. So now she just adds a glue, puts the strip below, and it looks perfect, Taylor. And now she has inserted, as if it were in a computer, a cut and paste piece to her writing to see if she likes it. Now read the sentence that it flows through to, Taylor.
Although the money is fake, you can buy houses. You can also buy hotels and condos.
I love that. And Taylor, so now that's all she had to do. I do this every day that they have written a main idea paragraph. So as soon as I have done a model with the whole class of 1 or 2 times and practiced on another person's writing, I will hand back a piece of writing that's their own. And on this piece of writing, Taylor will see a highlighted strip with a question and marker above the line. I recommend above the line so that she will have it within her field of vision as she is adding the next cut and paste strip. So Taylor and the rest of the class takes their own piece of writing, cuts it across, and inserts their second piece of cut and paste paper and comes up with sentences explaining what is missing in her writing. The activity never takes more than 7 to 10 minutes. I usually conduct it at the beginning of writing workshop so that they can revise the piece that they wrote on the previous day. After about 7 to 10 minutes, the children then can move on with the modeling and discussion of the new part of the writing that we are continuing. It can work with any type of transactional writing, expository, narrative, persuasive, poetry even. For an example of narrative type of writing, this is a piece that we used as a model in the classroom, and the topic was about a day at the zoo when the animals were out of their cages. So Taylor is going to read the beginning of this event, and then we're going to discuss what might be added to the piece to make the picture more clear in the mind of the reader.
When we got there, everyone was running, and I was very curious.
Okay, so right here, Taylor, I've added the highlighted mark where I want her to tell me why are they running, who's running, where are they running. I just wrote on above the highlighted piece, describe what you mean. So Taylor, just tell me, who could be running that we could add in 2 or 3 sentences?
The lion tamer was running into the lion cage trying to settle down the lion.
I like that. Anybody else? That's a good picture.
The manager was screaming at the janitor to close the gate.
Okay, I like that. So all I need are 2 or 3 sentences. If you leave it open, the less proficient writers will continue to try to please you and either repeat or go off topic. So I usually tell them 2 to 3 sentences of information, bring it back together, make sure it connects to what flows next in your writing, and then we move on with our writing for the day.